There is a new wave of marketing when we talk about what is happening now, especially Gen Z. And today we are at ET Brand Equity exclusively presenting ET Brand World Summit 2025. And I have Mr. Sunder from Myntra. A very, very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Lovely. So, because I mentioned Gen Z, I'll pick up the thread from there. One of your major targets right now when it comes to customers are Gen Zs. What is that one traditional marketing tool that you have thrown out of the window?
Well, Gen Z have a lot going on, and in the quest to understand them, I think one major one that stands out is just getting their attention. That is the most difficult thing to do, and it is even more difficult because the traditional forms of advertising almost does not reach them. They are people who are not on TV.
Yeah.
Even if they are on OTT platforms, a lot of platforms, they are on the paid subscription plan, because of which they don't have exposure. Sometime back, I was at one of the B schools where we did a panel of the top 25 ads in the country and showcased it. They recognized two. They had not even seen the others, right? So it's clearly very difficult to get their attention. And the two they recognized were ones that had been shared on social media by their friends. So for me, just as a learning, it is to reach them. You need to have a certain amount of social credibility, and that's the way to reach them. And it needs to be from a relatability point of view, that people around me are talking about the brand, and that's the way to do it, versus a brand trying to reach out. Even from a digital point of view, it's extremely difficult to reach them.
So you're saying word of mouth has come back all over again because earlier when we didn't have marketing budgets, that is how the brands were built, right? Especially your brands like Dabur and otherwise.
Yes, oh, absolutely. Not just, and they're not just word of mouth from an awareness perspective, but Gen Z, before buying any brand, they do the most amount of research in terms of what are the reviews of a brand or a product. That is exceedingly high, because they want to see that people like me, what are they talking about this brand or product before I make the decision. So, that part of whether you want to use the word community, people around me, talkability, any of those, it all points to that.
Wonderful. Before I let you go, I want to understand from you that what are the future trends that you foresee? Because you're working on data, there are dipsticks, there are surveys that you're doing. What is that one unconventional thing that will happen to all of us?
Well, I think with the coming of AI, and I'm saying coming because everyone's dabbling at it at a certain way, we are all trying to understand and figure out where it's going to impact us, where it's going to help us, where it's not. So I think that as we see more and more adoption, whether it's marketing or an organization overall, will be the biggest impact over the next 5 years. And that's what equally keeps me excited as much as keeps me intrigued to what the future is.
And here we talk about AI revolutionizing marketing. These are our insights at the Brand World Summit, and I'm hoping each of you will stay tuned to this. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much.
Sundar. Thank you.